Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Jessalyn's Cajun Tarot. My name is Jessica and I am here to do a general love read for you today. Now, this is a general read, and what that means is only take the parts that resonate with you, leave the rest behind for someone else who might need to hear the message. Also, this is for the sign of Leo. This could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. If you do have other placements within your birth chart, I recommend that you watch those videos as well because there could be messages for you in those also. So one more shuffle. God, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us some messages when it comes to love for the sign of Leo, please, Spirit. What does Leo need to hear today when it comes to love? Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Celestial Weaver, Hangman, the King of Wands, and one more, please, Spirit. Five of Cups. Let's see what we have here. Okay. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. I'm actually glad to see a king. I do not read for gender, by the way. This could be male or female. I simply read for energy. But I say that I'm glad to see a king because you have a lot of knights on the board. But I'm not seeing anyone who's graduated to the level of king within your reading. But we do have your king here. King of Cups. It's definitely someone who will be coming in to give you a love offer. The King of Cups is, very passionate, very empathetic. They're also intuitive. They're able to connect with spirit on a higher level. They do trust their intuition and they trust the messages that they receive from spirit. They could definitely be a good manifester. Is very calm, quiet meditation. They're able to balance their emotions very, very well. Even though they're on this island surrounded by all of this water, nothing's really getting to them here. They're able to just sit in peace with themselves in order to have all of these downloads come in, in which I'm just explaining the personality of this person. But the King of Cups is very emotional. Cups is love and emotion. So for him to be the king of that, he's definitely coming in with an offer, but not just any offer, but an offer of deep love here. They could be wanting to hold on to you. Four of Pentacles sometimes is that person who's trying to hold on a little too tightly. But the Four of Pentacles also represents stability and security. But it also represents possession. And that's that holding on too tight energy that I'm getting from this person. Do see the wheel here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is about old cycles coming to an end, bringing change, sometimes caused due to karma, and new cycles beginning. So this could be a change within this person. Perhaps at one time they were very possessive, wanted to hold on too tight, and that cycle is coming to an end in order for a new one to begin here. We'll keep going. I think they see you as a high priestess. Again, I do not read for gender. High priestess energy is someone who is very intuitive. They are a great manifestor as well. They see what they want, they know what they need. They're not afraid to take action in order to go towards that. They're not afraid to create their own happiness and fulfill their own needs for themselves. You can be very attractive at this time. This person can see perhaps a glow up in you, and they're very attracted to that. Your confidence is really showing to this individual, and it has attracted them. They see your worth, they see your value, and they know without a doubt that you know your own worth and your own value as well. Now, this person could have multiple options out there with the Seven of Cups. Um, Several choices to choose from. Perhaps they're worried that you have other choices out there and they're worried that you might go towards someone else. We do have the World, though. Something is coming to some type of completion here. There will be fulfillment for you. It does also represent unity. So this might be a sign of unity here. Looks like whatever was holding this person back previously, some type of burdens, some type of responsibilities, they are ready to let all of that go and drop that so that they can come towards you here. Now, within your spread itself, I do see them coming towards you. The first card we have is the Chariot. To me, this does represent travel. If this person's at a distance, they are wanting to lessen that gap between the two of you in order to come closer to you. If they're not at a distance, it could be that you guys are emotionally distant from one another and they're wanting to get closer to you emotionally here. The Chariot does also represent someone who's coming in with a lot of willpower and determination. It also represents victory in a way. So it does look like this person wants a victory with you. The Knight of Swords is here. Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights in the deck. One of the faster ones, at least, I can say. The knight is someone who is ready to take action. So I do see a lot of action here. They're very smart. It is about decision making. So this person has made the decision to come towards you. Now, one thing that is very common with the Knight of Swords as well is the spy. So this person could be spying on you. That does come through in both the page and the knight as well. But I do see this person, definitely watching you, seeing what you're up to, definitely thinking about you here, and making the decision to take action to come towards you. We have the Ten of Swords in the deck in your spread as well. So you had the Ten of Wands, which was about letting go of burdens and responsibilities and hard work and dropping all of that. The Ten of Swords is all about endings and transformation and finally being set free. So again, it looks like this person's finally ready to release whatever it was that has kept them stuck for so long, in order for them to be free to come towards you now. Next is Judgment. This is an awakening, and perhaps this is happening because this person has finally had an awakening and realized maybe how much you do mean to them. This is also about a renewal and a rebirth. So I don't know if the two of you might have had an initial spark with one another, and this person might have backed off in the beginning, but it looks like they have had some type of epiphany of sorts. Spirit might have stepped in on this situation and decided to finally allow this to, move forward in order to push this person towards what is destined for them, and to lead them down the right path. But we do see spiritual intervention stepping in order for some type of rebirth, renewal to happen, and for this person to finally come to terms with the way that they feel about you here. We have the Eight of Pentacles next. This person is going to be dedicated and committed to working with you on something here. The Eight of Pentacles is all about honing your craft, working hard in order to develop something that is worth value. The Eight of Pentacles is also just representing work itself. So I don't know if this person could work in your workplace. And that could be what the Eight of Pentacles represents here. You take it whichever way fits for you. It does look like there was things that was holding this person back. With the Eight of Swords, this is all about some type of restrictions here. Perhaps isolating themselves. A lot of it due to the fact that this person had some anxiety when it came to this situation. Perhaps they are very anxious, very nervous. There could be a fear of rejection here because they're just afraid that you might decline their offers and push them away when they do come and try to offer you the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight in the tarot. To me, this is the knight in shining armor. This is someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. They're not going to be afraid to be vulnerable and open up to you and let you know how they feel about you. They could have some type of grand gesture towards you, perhaps bring you flowers, ask you out on a date, perhaps some type of act of service that means a lot to you. Whichever way it'll be, this person will definitely make some type of gesture towards you that will not have you guessing how they feel about you. It will be very clear how they feel with the way that they come towards you here. Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But, to me, I love this knight. It's the healthiest knight, in my opinion. The Knight of Cups is beautiful because it does offer love. There is romance there. There could be passion there. This person's going to be sensitive, imaginative. All of those things are wonderful. The one thing you have to worry about with the Knight of Cups sometimes is a love bombing energy. So I do like seeing the Knight of Pentacles right next to this because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And the reason I like that is because this person is going to want to take their time with you in order to do things right in this relationship here. In traditional tarot, when you see the Knight of Pentacles, you usually see the knight sideways, and you can see him cupping that one pentacle in his lap as he rides on his horse. And that one pentacle, his background is barren lands. That one pentacle represents the seed that he's planting in a barren field. And when you plant a seed, in order to have a harvest, you have to take your time with it. You have to tend to the soil. You have to water it. You have to tend to the plants as they grow. And as long as you take the time and the effort that's needed, at the end of the season, you will have this big, beautiful, bountiful harvest. But it's going to take that intentional work, that time-consuming work, that diligence. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles offers. It's someone who's willing to take their time with you and to do things right with you. So I do like that. Next, we have the Celestial Weaver. The Celestial Weaver is a bonus card in this tarot deck. And what it represents is powerful manifestations and very, very strong interconnectedness with spirit. So, it's a lot like the Magician here. However, this being, this entity, is so powerful in their manifestations that not only are there hopes and dreams and wishes inside their mind, but they're able to take all of that and use the magic in the palm of their hands and bring forth all of those hope, dreams, and wishes into the 3D, out of the 5D and into the 3D. So in a way, it's almost like they're weaving a web of this magic in order to create something tangible here, to make those hopes, dreams, and wishes come true. And so either you manifested this person and you are very powerful in your manifestations at this time, or your person has. But I do see all of this coming to fruition here. After that, we have the Hanged Man. Definitely surrendering anything that does not serve them. perhaps sacrificing some of the things that did keep them held back from you. Any burdens, responsibilities are being sacrificed at this time. They are letting all of that go. They're also taking this time to sit back and really contemplate everything, every scenario, perhaps, change their perspective on things. We see that with the awakening here. This hanged man energy is them taking the time to look at things from a different perspective. And perhaps judgment is when they finally come to that awakening after they've had that time to think things over. And I said you didn't have any kings in your deck, and here's the King of Wands. So I do stand corrected on that one. You do have a King of Wands here. Now, it's odd that I did not notice him at first, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm just trusting my gut with this read, and I'm following my intuition here. I do not see this as your person. I don't know if you have a King of Wands that you've dealt with in the past. Um, this is also fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or if this was you, perhaps. I don't know how that represents you here. Um, but I do see this King of Wands as someone that is outside of the person that we're speaking of in this reading for some reason. Um, this person was very passionate. I don't know. Again, take it how it resonates best with you. If it's you or if this is for someone else. I do see this person did come in hot and heavy. Perhaps did offer quite a bit, very charismatic, um, quite the charmer, and offered up a whole lot of passion with not a lot of emotion to back it up. And I believe that's why you have the Five of Cups at the end of your read. This King of Wands came in pretty quickly, had a whirlwind, and left someone feeling pretty disappointed, and full of some loss and some sadness here. So it does look like you have someone new coming in, and perhaps that's after this thing with this King of Wands is finally finalized here. I'm going to go ahead and go deeper into your read. We're going to use the Love Oracle deck. These are any other messages that might help clarify your read, things that you need to that you can look forward to, things you might need to look out for, things you might need to work on for yourself. So let's see what we can come out with in this read for you. This is for Leo Spirit. What other advice do you have for Leo when it comes to this love situation? What else can you tell Leo, please? Okay, you have new love is the first thing that popped out. This is not a brand new person, then it is at least a new beginning here. There is some mystery to this. I don't know if they find you mysterious or if there's just a mystery in figuring out who this individual is for you. I do see that they are going to want to offer you some type of commitment here, though. They're extremely attracted to you. There definitely could be some lust. There could be some flirting, but I think this person is just drawn to you, and cannot get enough of you, possibly constantly having you on their mind here. We do have magnetic attraction with lust, and then we have hookup. What I would say is make sure that you guys do take it slow with that Knight of Pentacles. That could be advice from Spirit within that read and within your tarot read itself. If this person tries to come in hot and heavy, maybe it would be best if you even suggest to them that you guys do slow down here. Social media, this person could definitely be watching you through social media. Again, doing some spying. If this is your past person, they could be reminiscing, trying to see what you were up to here. It does say online dating, so I don't know if you might meet this person through online dating. You will receive a message from this individual, though, perhaps through text, through a phone call. They can send it to you through a DM, but this person will reach out to you and let you know how they feel about you. It does say mask, so be careful that this person is not coming in with anything ill-intentioned, or them not showing you their true self here. Now, with that Knight of Pentacles and going slow, a lot of times if someone is coming in with that energy, even if it's because of insecurities or in some type of narcissistic display, not to say that this person would be a narcissist diagnosed, but everyone has a little bit of narcissistic tendencies within them. But there's a huge, wide, vast spectrum of that, right? Just make sure that this person is not wearing a mask when they do offer you some type of love offer. Take that time to go slow. Eventually that mask will fall off if this is for your future person. Now, I did mention that King of Wands being at the end of your read, causing this Five of Cups. I see a breakup here. Perhaps that's what that breakup is talking about, is this person. There could have been some type of third-party interference with this individual, which caused the breakup. I do believe this person does still have romantic feelings for you, however. Doesn't necessarily mean they did things in the best way. But I do see that they do have feelings for you here. And then we have family. So I don't know if perhaps that King of Wands was someone that you were married to, that you had children with. Perhaps y'all had family together. Perhaps family members was the third party in this relationship that caused the two of you to split up here. Take it how it best resonates with you. But I do see this person coming through as well. Let me get some more, because I don't feel like we got a good enough developed story about this individual. I see mystery, and maybe that's what's going on. A Spirit just doesn't want to give a lot of details about this person yet. I do see a lot of good things in this read, but I just don't feel like they're coming through strongly enough for us to really pinpoint who this is. And maybe it does for you, and it's just not coming through to me. But let me get a few more. Give me some more for Leo, please, Spirit. Help us out a little bit more here. Can you give us anything about perhaps timing of this individual? Any other helpful information that will help us figure out who this person could be? You had one that flipped up. I don't know where it went. Here it is. Okay. So perhaps you'll meet this person at a party or some type of social event. If you're invited to anything, I would go and not decline that invitation. That could be where you might meet this person. You could recognize this person right away and feel a sense of safety, comfort, belonging with them. We do have addiction here. Addiction sometimes can mean substance use. It can be toxic attachment. I do like to see, though, the obsession card here. I do feel with that Four of Pentacles, this is someone who is just wanting to hold on to you. Perhaps that's the obsessive part that's coming out. I don't see it as anything negative in this read. But again, maybe it's something you go slow with and be mindful of that is coming out in your read no matter what. However, Spirit is telling you to roll the dice, take a chance on this new situation, take that leap of faith. It does say strategy, however. So make sure that you are taking care of your own self within that situation and that you're protecting your own boundaries, your own peace of mind, that you are still maintaining clarity and security within this situation here. All right, next I'm going to use the Burning Heart Love Oracle deck. This is any messages this person would say to you if they had the courage to come to you today and confess their feelings for you. What would they say to Leo, Spirit? What would this person say to Leo if they had the courage to confess everything today? Now, your past person is coming through, so I just want to give you a warning. They could come through because there is some energy within your read here. You do have a lot of new in here. Not every card is going to be yours. This is a collective read. It's not a personal read. And that means only take the ones that you know fit your story. Don't try to make ones that you know aren't yours. Don't try to make those fit. Some messages will be for you. Some messages might be for someone else who is watching the read. So let's go ahead and get some out and see what this person has to say to you. One that fell on the floor. Okay. Also, while I'm doing this, I hope you guys can take the opportunity, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, set it to all. I do weekly love reads, so each week I will have a new reading for all of you. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's minimal effort, but it is such a huge blessing to me and the growth of my channel. And I really do appreciate all of the love and support that I've been getting from you guys. It does mean a lot. So if you have done that, thank you so much. All right, let's see how many we have here. All right. I'll go ahead and get them all in order, and I will flip them all up for you guys. All right. I'm holding on to the memories of us. You deserve better than them. I know that we have a soul connection. I'm on my way to you. You're always on my mind. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Okay, so maybe they're the ones who had a karmic with a King of Wands, and it was not you guys. I am seeing that perhaps that could have possibly been a situation. Only take it if you know it fits you. I'm just throwing that out there. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. I don't feel like I deserve you. Watch that insecurity. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Perhaps that's when you guys initially sparked something together and then they backed off. But then, you know, when judgment comes in, they have that awakening here and they realize differently. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I realize all the mistakes I've made. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I can't go another day without you. I wish you were here with me. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. Definitely think that's that magnetic attraction we saw earlier. I need to tell you the truth. We saw that Chariot coming in. We saw that King of Cups coming in and finally offering that offer of love here. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. I want to reach out, but don't know how. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle message for you guys from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I absolutely love these cards. They always speak to me. They always do so well with me when I do my reads, and they always deliver such beautiful messages, and they always seem to be on point. So I'm going to use this for you guys. I do feel like you guys can use some advice to help further along this read, give you something good to think about when it comes to this person. Spirit, can you give us any message for Leo when it comes to their greatest and highest good? What does Leo need to hear in regards to love for their greatest and highest good, please, Spirit? What message do you have for Leo, please? Okay, you had 2. So we have lost compass, getting back to integrity, and we have completion. So we'll start with the first one, lost compass. So it says getting back to integrity, finding the way home, trusting intuition. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance and use your homing instinct to lead you true. I feel like that was that mask within your read. So this is really telling you make sure that you tap in and you trust your intuition at this time. It says the lost compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra: love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. So reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply don't know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. And then number 5, closing door, completion, endings, completion, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or a situation that has been dragging on for too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine. Consider what you think and how you feel and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster up the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already, and no one answered. At least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift. Difficult and painful as it might be, move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lessons and set yourself free. All right, guys, I think that was great advice. I do think that, Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition here. Make sure that, you make the decisions that are best and right for you for your greatest and highest good here. Um, that does make me think perhaps that King of Wands was for you and has left you in the King of Cups energy, feeling disappointed, emotionally detached. Perhaps you had been holding on to that person for a while now. I think with these oracle decks, if you are in that situation, this is a great message for you to, really finally decide to let that person go. Stop holding on to something if you're not getting your needs met, and perhaps that is what's going to lead to this new person coming in for you, finally making you a love offer once they know that you are out of whatever past situation you might have been in. That's a message for someone. So I am going to leave it here for tonight. Please let me know how this resonates with you. I feel like there were a lot of stories in this one, maybe for a lot of different people in here. So I'd love to hear your side of this and see how this best fits your situation. Drop me a comment and let me know. I'd love to have some feedback on this one. Other than that, I will leave this here tonight. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really would love to have you guys join me again. I do appreciate all of you. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I have enjoyed bringing it to you. I do hope to see all of you next week. And until then, thank you so much, Leo. Bye.